The Helix Midnight Luxe is here, and it is one of the most popular hybrids for balance support and pressure relief. But how does it stack up against the Puffy Lux Hybrid, a plush, cloud-like mattress built for contouring comfort? For a thorough breakdown of each mattress, keep watching. Or to see how each one will work for you, skip ahead to the time signature on screen now. But before we get into the comparison, are you looking for somewhere to test all the latest online exclusive mattresses in one place? Perfect! That's where SleePare comes in. Try out any mattress in our showrooms by booking an appointment today via the links in the description. Helix's lineup spans from their standard core model to their more premium luxe and elite options. Each collection is offered in a range of firmnesses from soft to extra firm, with the Midnight being one of two medium firm options within the luxe lineup. It's available in all standard sizes from twin to Cali King, with short queen and RV King options as well. It features a quilted pillow top, zone coil support, and optional cooling features. On their own firmness scale, the Midnight Luxe is considered a medium, roughly a 6 out of 10, meaning it's great for combination sleepers. Puffy's lineup runs from their entry-level Puffy Cloud to their mid-tier option with the Puffy Lux Hybrid we have in today, all the way up to their Royal and Monarch series. The Lux Hybrid hits that sweet spot for people who want plush comfort with balanced support. It too is available in all standard sizes from twin to California King, but only comes in one firmness option. A medium plush that sits just above a true medium on Puffy's firmness scale. It's one of the softer hybrids we've tested, offering more contour and pressure relief than most foam hybrids in this range. The Midnight Lux stands 13.5 inches tall and combines premium foams with a zoned coil system and breathable pillow top. It's constructed in 6 layers. It comes standard with a tensile pillow top, but today we have a Glaciotex model featured. There's a copper gel memory foam layer that's naturally cooling and cozy, Helix's UHD Supreme support foam, Helix's premium responsive foam, creating a smooth transition into the support system, a zoned individually wrapped coil layer providing body contouring support, stronger lumbar reinforcement, and improved edge stability, and a Duradense foam base. The Puffy Lux Hybrid stands 12 inches tall and blends Puffy's proprietary foams with a pocketed coil system for comfort and support. The Puffy Lux Hybrid is constructed in 7 main layers, starting with a Cool Touch quilted cloud cover, a climate fiber layer with heat-resistant fibers, cooling cloud foam, Puffy's signature memory foam infused with cooling gel for contouring comfort and temperature control, a plush dual cloud layer, cloud comfort foam, contour adapt coils for a strong support base, and a firm core support foam. The Helix Luxe feels more balanced, plush on top and supportive underneath, with a springier response than the Puffy. While the Puffy has a softer, more enveloping feel, with a slower response time and a more melting into the bed sensation. So who is each mattress best suited for? The Helix Midnight Luxe is ideal for back and side sleepers and anyone who wants contouring pressure relief with a firmer lumbar support. The added lumbar zone makes it a great option for people who experience lower back discomfort or who want extra support without sacrificing on comfort. And speaking of comfort, our lighter sleeper looks quite comfortable on their back, with a straight line from their waist to their neck. And conveniently, it actually provides a fair amount of pressure relief on our light sleeper. There's perhaps a little bit more tension within their shoulder area, but there are softer versions for this sleeper. And on their belly, they sink into this plush top, looking quite comfortable with a straight line from waist to neckline. The plush top of these mattresses are a bit deceiving. They appear to sink in more around the edges than they actually do. There's quite a bit of support from edge to center on our lighter sleeper, and they're perfectly supported when laying down. Our medium-weighted sleeper looks great on their back as well, with a clean line from waist to neck. While on their side, there's a good amount of pressure relief under the hips, and they seem to be holding some tension in their shoulders, though this may be more so how this individual is laying down. I can attest, I find this quite comfortable on its side, and I actually prefer the Twilight as a side sleeper. And on their belly, our medium-weighted sleeper looks really good again. Even with the arms tucked under head, there's an even amount of relief across the entirety of the mattress. The mattress between our lighter sleeper and medium-weighted sleeper appears to be sinking in nearly the same amount. The edges are well supported on these newer Luxe models, and it holds up quite well here, whether the individual is seated and or laying down. On the Midnight Luxe, our heavier sleeper looks surprisingly good on their back. Perhaps their waist area is sinking in a bit more into the midsection of the mattress, but their upper body looks quite comfortable. And while on their side, there is a great amount of relief between the shoulders and waist, with a clean line between the mid of their back all the way to their neck. Also, surprisingly, they don't sink in too much while on their belly. There's a nice clean line from their low back to their neck. Their weight appears to be evenly distributed here. For our heavier sleeper, you'll find the edges sink in a bit more, but not dramatically so between the three of our sleepers. It's also evenly compressed from the midsection to the edge of the mattress, leaving a comfortable flat seat for the sleeper. The Puffy Lux Hybrid is ideal for side and back sleepers, lighter weight sleepers, and anyone who prefers a softer pressure-relieving feel. Lighter to average weight sleepers will likely find it most comfortable, while heavier individuals might prefer something firmer from the brand. On their back, the light sleeper looks good. We're looking for a little bit of a dip underneath the waist and shoulders where we carry most of our weight. Although our spines are an S shape, she looks relatively flat on the mattress, which is a good thing. While on their side, the light sleeper looks slightly misaligned. The upper half of the mattress is too firm, and without a softer version of the Puffy Lux, this is what you'll expect. And on their belly, much like their back, the light sleeper looks great. Again, another relatively straight line. And so far as edge support is concerned, our lighter sleeper looks great. The perimeter is holding up well and they look well seated. It does appear to sink a fair bit more than it actually is, but it's holding up quite nicely here. For our medium-weighted sleeper, you'll notice much the same thing. There's a fair amount of pressure relief under the hips and shoulder area. The chest area seems to be sinking in a little bit more than I should like, but everything seems good here. However, on their side, that extra bit of relief seems to straighten out the back quite nicely. From the midsection of their low back to the neckline, there's a clean cut line. And usually you'll find if your lines look good while on your back, they should look much the same on your belly. Sometimes how these mattresses are zoned, it can be affected by these two sleep positions, but here our medium weight sleeper looks good. For our medium weight sleeper, you can tell there's a bit more sinkage here. The edges are bowing out just a little bit more, and their weight is far more secure towards the center of the mattress than the outer edge. While on their back, our heavier sleeper seems to have their hips and legs sinking in a fair bit more over our two lighter sleepers. But it's mostly leveled with the chest and shoulders here, though a firmer mattress would be recommended for back sleeping. On their side, our heavier sleeper seems to have their upper body sinking in a bit more, while their midsection and waist also fall into the mattress. Alignment still looks okay, but here they're lacking a bit of support. While on their belly, our heavier sleeper seems to have their chest and midsection sinking in a bit more than their waist this time. Again, our spine is in a natural S shape, but you don't want to exaggerate it too much. I don't believe this will make for a good belly sleeping experience if you are a heavy sleeper. And lastly, for our heavier sleeper, you guessed it, there's a great deal more sinkage here, but it's more uniformed than on our medium weight sleeper. The bed is compressing under them more evenly, though it is still bowing out more so near the edges. This is common, but there are mattresses on the market with stronger reinforced edges. In terms of motion isolation, the Puffy Lux Hybrid is above average for a hybrid design. Movement mostly stays localized thanks to its plush foams and pocketed coils. The most motion you'll feel are from initial impacts on the bed, someone hopping on or off, but it subsides rather quickly. But it does not perform as well as its competition in the Helix Midnight Luxe. Its denser foams do a great job at dampening motion across the entirety of the mattress. Impacts from hopping on or off the mattress or moving about are incredibly well controlled, with only a little motion detectable. For the most motion-sensitive couples, the Helix will outperform the Puffy here, but you don't need to take my word for it. You can test out the Helix Lux, the Puffy Lux, or really anything else in our showroom by visiting a SleePare store near you. When it comes to cooling, the tensile cover of the Helix Lux does a great job at dissipating heat when combined with its breathable pillow top, but it does a fantastic job when paired with its Glaciotex cover. Our sleeper after 15 minutes only reaches a peak temperature of 74 degrees. This is fairly low for a hybrid design. The Glaciotex is very pleasant upon initial impacts, but it also does a great job at keeping you cool over a long duration. And after only a short duration, the mattress hits about 65 degrees again. This is a very low range accredited to this mattress's hybrid design and Glaciotex cover. So far as cooling on the Puffy is concerned, its proprietary foams do a great job at reducing heat retention over traditional memory foam beds, though it won't feel as cool as some latex or active cooling hybrids found within our showroom. The surface temperature does hit a fairly high degree after 15 minutes, but it does cool down just as dramatically, which is a good sign if you tend to switch between your back and side throughout the night. But if you do run particularly hot and need a cooler mattress, then I would recommend looking at some of Puffy's competition, though I will state this is still worth giving a try, again laying on the bed for at least 10 to 15 minutes to see how hot your body feels. If you prefer a slightly firmer, more supportive mattress with better cooling and motion isolation, the Helix Midnight Luxe is the better overall performer, especially for side and combination sleepers who like balanced pressure relief. But if you prefer a softer, more cushioned mattress with deeper contouring and decent motion isolation, the Puffy Lux Hybrid will provide a more cloud-like feel that many lightweight and side sleepers love. It is important to note, though, that there are softer variants of the Helix Luxe that may mimic the same cloud-like feel found in the Puffy Lux here. But if you enjoyed this video, I will highly encourage you to leave it with a like to send it along to the next researching sleepers. If you want to see more content like this, you can do so by clicking or tapping on screen now. If you have any questions about either of these beds, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy snoozing.